and there know about the pair, especially the older one who traveled to Russia last year for 6 months and was on the radar of Russian intelligence a year before that. Breaking news tonight from Nick Pavement-Walsh, who's in Russia's Dagestan region. Johnson, chief political analyst, Gloria Borch, our for us tonight in Washington. At the beginning of the year, we knew the FBI was approached by the Russians in early 2011 to check out the older brother Tamerlan, saying he was flirting with extremism. Now you're hearing the CIA was also approached later that year by the Russians. What happened?
That's right, Anderson. CIA says it nominated and put his name up as a candidate for a terror watch list system. It's our understanding the agency's involvement actually led to an entry into one of the databases. It also says it shared his information with other agencies and departments, which we believe to be the State Department, Homeland Security, FBI, and the National Counterterrorism Center. And we understand CIA gave out different possible spellings of his name and 2 possible dates of birth, Anderson.
Gloria, at this point, do we know what the Russians said to the U.S. about this guy, about the quality and the information coming from the Russians?
Here's what we know. We know that the information was thin. We know that the Russians, I'm told, are not likely to give up their sources to us, that they're more formal about this, and that when the United States authorities went back to them on more than one occasion and asked for more information, I'm told they did not get a case report back to us. But having said that, Anderson, the fact that this information was coming from the Russians at all should raise a red flag.
What about the money here? I mean, there is a money trail here that has to be followed. It doesn't appear to be an expensive plot, but you got some information about, or at least a theory that law enforcement is working with, about how the older brother Tamerlan might have either financed this plot or financed his income, his trip to Russia.
Right. They call it a working theory. Investigators are looking into whether he sold drugs as a way to earn some income. We know that he had a wife who worked. We know that the family was on welfare until 2012. As you point out, Anderson, this is not a really expensive plot, not an expensive bomb, but he did go back to Russia, and he had to finance that somehow and help his family while he was gone for 6 months, right?
Right, and it also just doesn't make sense to me. I mean, this is a guy who's married, has a small child. What, he up and told his wife, oh, I'm leaving to Russia to, what, rediscover my roots for 6 months and I leave you with this little kid, fend for yourself? I mean, there's a lot of questions. Obviously, we don't know about the 6-month period in Russia. Do we know what piqued the Russians' interest in the first place? I mean, I know Gloria says they keep things close to the vest, but do we know